Sometimes I feel like I am drunk behind the wheel of possibilities, however it may roll. Give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you need to say. Was it out of my head? Was it out of my mind? How could I have ever been so blind? I was waiting for an indication. It was hard to find. No matter what I say, only what I do. Never mean to do bad things to you. So quiet, but I finally woke up. If you're sad, then it's time you spoke up too. Was it out of my head? Was it out of my mind? How could I have ever been so blind? I was waiting for an indication. It was hard to find. Don't matter what I say, only what I do. Never mean to do bad things to you. So quiet and I finally woke up. If you're sad, it's time you spoke up too. Was it out of my head? Was it out of my mind? How could I have ever been so blind? I was waiting for an invitation. It was hard to find. Don't matter what I say, only what I do. I never mean to do bad things to you. So quiet and I finally woke up. If you're sad, then it's time you spoke up too. Hi, my name's Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. We are looking at a Dimir list here because we are at Diamond 1. And the last 6 or 7 games we played at Diamond 1 in ranked have been against Sultai, and then 2 other decks. So, unfortunately, while I love playing this Croxa deck, and it's really all I ever want to play. I just love Rakdos. I've always been a Rakdos guy. It auto loses game 1 to Sultai Ultimatum. Game 2, we bring in a lot. But auto losing game 1 just makes it really hard to make that matchup profitable. It's probably smarter to just throw that match entirely and, pray to the RNG gods that we don't just keep getting matched up against it. But on this channel, on this show, with me as a human, alien analog, I just get the worst matchup every time I hit the play button. So I firmly believe that based on my last run playing the Dimir Rose deck, it would make sense, and we hope we get paired against Sultai Ultimatum, and we just very slowly grind them down. But because it's this show, and because we have highlighted some incredibly bad probabilities on this show, I firmly believe that we're going to hit play right now, and we're going to get mono red. Now, I haven't seen mono red yet in between Tier 2 and Tier 1 of Diamond in the last 10 or 12 games. Not once. I would have hoped the Rakdos deck we were playing beats the shit out of mono red, but haven't seen it. Just control, and then weird in-betweeny things, like a lot of people trying out Is-It builds and stuff like that. I've seen mono green food twice. Now, based on what we've seen, the optimal list to play would probably be mono red. But I generally don't play straight monocolor strategies like that. It's just not really my style, my flavor. It's not something I generally enjoy. I feel like the matches are too linear, and that makes it kind of boring for me. I don't feel very involved. And so I don't even have any fervent champions. And this late in the game, I'm not going to buy fucking 4 fervent champions. I'm not going to use wild cards on that shit when stuff's going to be rotating in 4 months. So we just can't play that aggro deck. We could conceivably make them on a white one because I do think the Luminarch Aspirant is essentially the linchpin of that build, and that card's not rotating in September or October. So that's definitely worth spending wild cards on if we want to go that direction. For now, the problem with the metagame is that it is extremely polarized. Dimir Rogues beats Sultai. Sultai beats almost everything else. Mono Red has good game against Sultai and Dimir, usually beating Dimir pretty much outright. And that's it. So based on the play button, your game is kind of already decided. You're already like 20 percentage points down or up as soon as you see what you're facing. And that sucks. I hate Magic cycles like that because it, again, feels very low agency, very low importance of what I do, what I play, my sequencing decisions. It's just who I sat down and ended up being paired against, which just feels like a fucking coin flip or a dice roll, and that's not why I engage with this product. I don't want a casino replicating product. I want a skill testing product. Unfortunately, here we are. So there's still no quick draft. So we're still slamming our head against this wall to see if we can get to Mythic. Just for shits and giggles, really. There's no particular value in it. Okay, so we don't see Yorion, which means what we assumed the worst possible thing that could happen is probably going to happen. We're probably against Mono Red, and we're fucked. Because we have our two best removal spells and 2 islands. Yeah, this is bad. This is quite bad. Disdainful Stroke's not going to help us here. Are we taking the 3 to be able to play this? I don't think we can necessarily afford to take the 3. It's Sultai? Non-Yorion Sultai? Is that a thing? Well, let's find out. Oh, is this Teamer? Oh, it's Teamer. Okay. I don't know how this match is. I've never played this matchup. I have no idea. I assume it's closer to 50-50. Our sideboard doesn't help a heck of a lot with this matchup. Crippling Fear doesn't seem like it's very useful. So what we likely have here is Bone Crusher Giant being held. But because we have Awakening, we're hoping to move towards it. Bone Crusher. Prismari Command. Okay. That's an interesting inclusion. Another Aghanim Awakening. Kind of sucks. I guess we're gonna hold up Dispute for one more turn. Or do we want to buy the Lurrus? I kind of want to just buy the Lurrus here, huh? Okay. So we'll go for our swing first. Play our Lurrus. Play our free critter. No problem. So if at any point we get to 6 mana, we have Decisive Denial. This is a very strange build of Teamer. Okay. Really like to see more land, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I'd rather leave Mystic to speed up. Sure. Sure. There we go. Okay. So, one more land is what we're hoping for. Of course, any drowned in the locks would be awesome. Flooding out a bit. About to see if they have a counter spell. Decisive. Target creature you control fights a creature you don't control. Pretty good. Cool. All right. So we definitely want our Heartless Act here. They're probably bringing in Klothys, which seems like it's going to be pretty hard to beat. I think on the sideboard of Klothys alone, we're probably in a bad spot. Klothys is pretty damn scary. Didn't Say Please seems kind of bad. Bring out one Mystic Dispute. Bring that one into the story. Bring in Heartless Act. Crippling Fear gets Edge Walls, tokens, and Bone Crushers. It's not great. It's definitely not great. Shade doesn't do much here. The heck are you supposed to sideboard against this? Huh. I'm supposed to bring in a Cling? Just as like a filler card? I don't feel like Crippling Fear hits enough. We'll give this a shot. We didn't face him on a red, though. I don't know if we can beat a turn 3 Clothis, though. I feel like a turn 3 Clothis just ends our life pretty brutally. Oh, man. Yeah, well. Had to try to use all of our mana, you know. Turn 3 Clothis. Yeah. Unsurprising, right? Like, we just called it exactly. It's going to be really, really hard to beat. There's only 2 in their entire deck, but having exactly removal spell and then Clothis, just backbreaking. This is going to be virtually unwinnable. But we're committed to trying anyway. Probably could have bought the Lurrus there, but at our current state, we don't even have the triple black we need to be able to play Lurrus and cast the Thieves Guild. Okay. Into the story. Test of Talents? Interesting. So we've got Drowned or Heartless or Dispute if there's a blue card. Assuming this is going to be a Dragon. Could be Ox. gonna dump his whole hand? Sure. This is a greedy, greedy brew, huh? So, Heartless Act is not very good because of this situation. We do have Luris into Thieves Guild, but that turns off our Drown to the Lock, so not very active. Yeah, we'll just leave everything up. Draws 2 cards, creates a treasure token. Yeah. Cool. Really don't know what their deck was trying to do, but it looked awfully greedy. Too many expensive things, too many big spells. That went well. Okay.
Take your marks. Set.
Huh. Again, we don't see Yorion. Double into the story is not very good, but not knowing anything Crab into Fable Passage is pretty good. Oh boy. If they're mono red, we're probably toast, but I don't feel like I throw this one away. Don't feel like I'm supposed to throw this one. So likely mono white. Snow covered. Yeah, okay. Mono white. I feel like this is a little better matchup than the mono red matchup. Not much better, mind you. Especially when we draw our third into the story. Like this draw is pretty terrible. Triple into the story is pretty terrible. So I think just reloading here is what we're supposed to do. Legion Angel. Oops. Probably just dropping down the Soaring. We can chump block with this, though, right? I don't think we need to chump block yet. Yeah, let's just make him think we've got a counterspell. The Legion Angels are going to do a lot of work against us, though. Okay. In the main, huh? It's unusual. Non-creature spells. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. He's got a lot of flying, though. Dispute's not great. And we haven't drawn any of our Drown of the Locks. So we can sack this to get a Heartless Act, which is nice. I think we need to keep up Dispute, though. So I think we'll just do this. Yeah, he's playing around it. He is definitely playing around it. Still need some land here, unfortunately. We could swing this, but it's not accomplishing anything. Are we just blowing Heartless Act on this now? Yeah, we'll wait till their turn. Crippling Fear is going to be good in this matchup. Dead weight for the Hollow Blades. And the early Luminarts. Our sideboard's decent here. Sure. So we double block this. Oh, not activate ability. And jump this. Okay. God fucking damn Legion Angels. Yep. Okay, so we've got Into the Story or this and bring back a dude. Oh no, actually no, we can't do that. It's just this. Wow, that's really, really bad. That's profoundly terrible. Oh boy. 3 lands and a rune crab. 3 lands and a rune crab is what we got, folks. 3 lands and a rune crab. Yep. We got our first round of the lock, 30 cards deep. Yeah. Yep. That was floody as hell, folks. So Rune Crab blocks okay, I guess. So maybe we want to leave a couple in. Want to bring in all of our removal. I assume we're just bringing out most of our counter magic here. Probably bring out 1 into the story as well. We're often not going to be in a position where we can cast them profitably. Disdainful Stroke hits literal nothing. I guess Cling gains life and it's just sort of a replacement effect. Yeah, this is okay. I feel like we had a good chance there, but that we just didn't draw out, and the parade of Legion Angels was just completely backbreaking. So we have Crippling Fear. We don't have a turn 1 play, but we've got turn 1, turn 2. I think this is fine. We obviously need to hit some lands here, but we've got Thieves Guild, Merfolk Robber on turn 2. So we're not losing too much tempo. Obviously, if they have Luminarch, we're not in a great spot. Awesome. Start discarding some cards. Loris, huh? That's pretty surprising. Okay, so we have the Merfolk Robber or buying the Loris. Buying the Loris feels pretty attractive here. Goes our Crippling Fear. I suppose it could take the Loris. If he attacks here now, it's just wrong to do so. Andy recognizes that. So... Huh. Damn. Didn't even get one use out of it. Well, he really maneuvered us well there. We're still a blue short. Trading boards, I guess, is okay here. Maybe we're just on the discard him down plan now. Mill him out plan, rather. This trade just isn't very favorable for me. But if he starts flying over, we're screwed. Yeah, I guess we have to swing in. He does have Maul. That is an important consideration. He's mauling a lot of flyers. Fucking Legion Angel. Great. God damn it. Another fucking dead card. Fantastic. We just cannot draw. Not draw. We're gonna lose the fucking Legion Angel again. What are we looking at? Idol of Endurance? What the fuck? Okay. Cool. I've never seen that card played in my entire life, so I don't even know what to say. Idol of Endurance, I've never seen it in a list in Standard. Idol of Endurance. I mean, good on the opponent. I've never seen it played ever. So, could not predict that was what was going to happen to me. Idol of Endurance. Like, what list is this even in? Idol of Endurance. Yeah, I can't find any list. Is this new? 426. Okay. Here's a copy. 2 Isle of Endurance in the sideboard. Yeah. Alright, it's legit. I don't think we can ever beat that. Well, that sucked. We were one away. Now we've played twice and we have not faced Sultai Ultimatum, which was the deck we were looking to face to be able to beat with this deck. It's pretty unfortunate. Also, we kind of drew bad in both those games, and we got locked out of our Crippling Fear, which would have swung that game pretty dramatically in our favor. So I don't feel like that's a bad matchup necessarily. Let's try one more. Try one more. Getting to Mythic really requires you to get lucky. We are just not lucky. We are not lucky humans. This is a throwaway. Fuck. Remember that thing I was saying about not being lucky, chat? Teamer again. I don't think we're beating it on 5 cards. Yeah, we're definitely not beating it on 5 cards, folks. Not with a good start. Not with our opponent having a good start. The optimal play here is swing with the Edgewall Innkeeper. If we block, you Bone Crusher. He's taking that line. Now we'll give him this to Bone Crusher instead. And game over. Okay, well that was fun. These draws have just been untenable. Too many into the stories. We're just drawing nothing but into the stories here. What was the plan for this deck? Cut a couple Merfolk Robbers. Cut a Dispute. Cut a Slow Land. Actually, I should cut Didn't Say Please. I should leave the Dispute. Bring in a Heartless Act. Bring in the Stroke. Just gonna die to Clothis. Maybe we just leave in all the disputes. Yeah, we'll bring in one more robber. Oh boy, these are all decks that my my Croxa deck would have absolutely eaten for lunch. I'm going to play the Croxa deck after this, off stream, and I guarantee I'm immediately going to queue into Sultai Urian. No blue. Have I had a keepable 7 in like the last 6 hands? I don't think I have. No Clothis milled, folks. Do we kill the Edgewall Innkeeper or the Lovestruck Beast? I don't think those matter. I think we're just racing them down, right? Hold the Drown for something that matters. Two-turn clock at the moment. Fuck. Clothis. Okay. We do not have the third black. So we're good hits. Are we playing this? Yeah, I think we have to. Just do the most mana efficient thing. Black mana here would be pretty great. Okay. So if he doesn't have a counterspell, we get to blow up the blocker. Will you? Okay. It's kind of surprising. Should I bring in Deadweight for the Edgewall Innkeepers? I feel like I should bring in a Crippling Fear. Kills Edgewall, kills Bone Crusher, kills tokens. Does it kill anything else? Let's pull up a teamer list really quick here. Kills Brazen as well. And Mammoths? Yeah. I feel like there should be some number of Crippling Fears in here, at least one. We've been drawing way too many into the stories in all of our matches. Just can't keep the damn things in the deck. Just 3 in hand forever. And we got a keepable 7. You need to draw some spells and not just lands here, deck. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you for your greed. Disdainful stroke, huh? Guess I should have played the other blue to play around a potential counterspell of his. Something I wasn't thinking about. Questing Beast, huh? Brazen Borrower. I think getting both sides of this for 1 mana is a little too attractive to pass up. Hopefully he's going for Goldspan or like Gargaroth or something here. We're just continuing to not draw action, unfortunately. So now we have the option to cycle the Triome and look for a Drowned and Lock if we want here, or we just go into the story. I think we just go into the story. So I think we start with this. Did we start with that? This doesn't really change the clock any, so I don't think I'm casting that. Doesn't seem like he has anything. Sure. Sure. Cool. We beat the team matchup twice with just the flyers. Huh. Alright. That's kind of surprising. I think that's largely on the back of the fact that they did not just draw all their Lovestruck Beasts, because that card is really good against us. Yeah, we did have the counter for the Clothis. Do we want to try to go one more in Tempt Fate? We're what, 2-1? We're one more win to win. Or one more loss to be back to where we started. Kind of hoping to get the big dirtily control deck, but you know, as we are on this channel, we've looked for it 3 times after finding it in 50% of all our matches while playing Kroxa. I really do think whatever algorithm they use for shuffling is shitty, but whatever algorithm they use for matchmaking is also shitty. Sure. We're an hour in, folks. We're going long. Win or lose, we're calling it after this one. Still can't find what we're looking for. It's Gideon face. Is it mono white? Is it Teamer again? Is everyone on this deck today? Suppose it could be Gruul. That was a good get. It's Gruul. Creatures return. I don't think we want to use a Heartless Act here. Well, we are hitting nothing but land. Sure. Land, land, land is what we've drawn, folks. Land, land, and more land. I think now we probably have to hold up Heartless Act, because we have not gotten the necessary mill fuel to make our Thieves Guild useful. Yeah. We were on the play too. Needed a crab, I guess, instead of a Merfolk Windrobber. It's a lot of Brushfire Elementals in the top 17 cards. 15 cards. Yeah, very good. Sure. Uh-huh. Can't block anything. Bring it on. I always forget you can't block these things. Should have killed the elemental. Okay, now we have this. Grab a swamp. Play this. Play this. And that's all we got. Dead to cleave. Dead with stiff breeze, really. What we got, opponent? Deep in the tank here. Bone Crusher. Tank, kill you. The absolute asshole play. Uh-huh. This is like Embercleave, right? Just tank, kill you. Do you have that cycling trample card, maybe? Why would you be such a piece of shit? Like, you had Embercleave and a Fabled Passage, you fucking dipshit. And you wasted my entire fucking time. What a piece of garbage. What a fucking piece of garbage that guy is. Unreal. Folks, if you have the fucking kill condition, do not jerk off in the face of your opponent. Just fucking play the kill and stop fucking around. Jesus Christ. Assholes. Unrepentant fucking assholes. Alright, well. So bring in a Cling. Maybe you're supposed to bring in all the crabs if we're bringing in all the crippleds. What a fucking dipshit. Seriously. Just tank, kill you. Like, you had the kill in hand. You fucking dick. Why slow play it? Great. This draw is fucking garbage. Six land in 8 cards. Very good. 6 land in 8 cards. Very good. Jesus Christ. Can't get a game, folks. Can't get a game. We might as well have drawn a 7th land because Into the Story is fucking useless. Probably should have bought the Lurrus there. Yeah, that card pretty much screws me, huh? Okay. No lines here that mattered, folks. No lines here that mattered. Because of the Phoenix, we can't really overcome him because of the nature of our deck. I think I only brought in one Cling. Yeah. Pretty unlikely. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot of good exile removal right now. In black, Scorching Dragonfire is really the premier card. Sure. Yeah, we're just casting Crippling next turn. Also, will this guy ever cast a Brushfire Elemental without drawing Fable Passage? Not if we're playing. And another land. Very good. Very good. Another snake skin. Oh, that's a road. I guess I should have named human. Not that it likely matters. Well, we keep trying, folks. Trying to get the Mythic on record, but I don't think it's going to happen. Don't think it's going to happen. Another Into the Story, because that's all we can fucking draw. Yeah, I quit. I'm done. Eight land and 2 Into the Stories. Yeah, okay. And we haven't seen Sultai Ultimatum once. When, again, it was 50% of our matchups, like, yesterday. And now it's 0% of our matchups. Alright, well, this has been Not Safe for Work Magic. I'm your host, Gravity Groove. If you can do some sort of dark ritual to change my luck or the matchup tables for me, please do. I cannot reimburse you for any goats sacrificed in said ritual, but I will wish you goodwill. It's the best I can do. Thanks so much for watching, and if you learned something or if you enjoyed the show even slightly as I get bodied by RNG, consider liking, subscribing, or leaving a comment below. If there's something you'd like to see me play or a line you saw me miss, please let me know about that. I would like to try to improve, although largely this is a coin flip slog of bullshit, and my play skill doesn't matter. Yeah. We'll see you next time here on the fatalistic, salty, not safe for work magic. Boom.